Hey everyone, welcome back to another Persona 5 Phantom X video. In today's video, we are going over what is happening this week in Persona 5 Phantom X. This includes both TW and Global a little bit. Well, just a little bit of TW. So, this week we are getting, both TW is getting a new patch as well as Global. So Global, we have now confirmation that we are getting Phoebe this week. Unless we're assuming this is a different picture of a different character. I'm still hoping for maybe we get Barry a year early, because that would be perfect for me. But that would also be very bad for my wallet. But so we know for sure we are getting Phoebe from this Guess Who This Pokemon image, and then as well as on Wednesday, August 20th at 12 p.m. UTC, or what is it, 8 a.m. I believe Eastern Standard Time. So basically usual stream time. We'll be having their little stream. I hopefully this time is the live stream, not pre-recorded video. Because I will say I'm still upset over the pre-recorded video lasting an entire hour, where 35 minutes of it was actually nothing to do with us. And then we are still having, looks like the only person who's going to be on it is the voice actor for Tomoko, so that's cool. Awesome possum there. And then what is coming with the new patch for 1.4, or what am I kind of hoping to see at 1.4? So as always, I use this website to help me figure out what we're getting in a new patch. So far, the only thing we're missing in P5X Global that China and TW had for events wise is the Vase's Invitation Robotic Challenge. So I'm hoping they give us this event this time around, because this was originally slotted for in between Yusuke and Queen. But I'm assuming since we're skipping a lot of the filler patches that CN and TW have, I'm hoping they give us this. I also wouldn't mind if they give us the like, as they throw on Phoebe, if they give us the Haruna and Yao Ling banner, because then that's showing us that they're willing to do the standard banner rerun type stuff, and like I'm kind of okay with that. Anything else we're missing is not really, except for the space of operation, or sorry, oppression. So hopefully they give us that new story. We should already have all of this, I believe. We could be looking at new sub stories. I don't know if we've gotten this yet, because I did all this content like 2 weeks ago, so I can't remember all that well. But with what actually came with the 1.4, what I'm actually looking forward to most is actually the Trail of Choice, or what we know as Metro Desire. So we are getting a brand new expansion to it, and what it looks like. So currently what we have in TW, I mean, so far what we have in Global, what I mean is we already have the very first. So we're only at 100, we only have 32 train upgrades, we can only get this many rewards and this many career rewards. And then it only goes up to difficulty 6 with these 4 bosses. But what it looks like on the TW and CN side is now, this is them having 2 train upgrades. So they've had 2 train expansions. So now they're up to a total routes level of 180, as well as up to 2480 rewards. So we should be getting more rewards here, more upgrades, of course more challenges. And then this is probably what we will be getting here. But we should be seeing expansion of 7 and 8, which is big, as well as new cards and new enemies. So they're bringing in this little guy as well as Choreo. Any other ones that are different? So the only one who is staying actually is the Orochi one, or how it should be. And then we will be getting level 7 and as well as level 8 coming up. So this is actually really nice, especially for us who are going for Chord, because that gives us a lot of savings to put towards Chord with a little bit of a train expansion. So hopefully 1.4 will give us another big boost to our gem count, but we'll have to wait and see with what is coming. And then on anything else with the TW side, I wonder. Going back here, added Kageyama and a subquest, so we should be seeing more subquests. This bird plan launch has already been done, I believe. New collaborator upgrade, okay, that's awesome. So we already have the Kurotoni Hiroshi. We already have all that. We already have all of that, so we should be good to go for that. And Nirishima Haruna content, we already have that as well, I believe. So that should be it on the global side. And then on the TW side, of course, on Wednesday. So before I do that, so we get our live stream on Wednesday morning, and then the following day on Thursday the 21st we will be getting the update. I know it's not announced yet, but that's how it always is. This patch was just a little weird because We're assuming they didn't tell us exactly why they were done on the Monday instead of the Thursday, but we're assuming because of the fact that the Thursday launch for the 1.3 patch was in between the two, was it Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings, that it would have been kind of disrespectful to release two brand new characters. So I'm pretty sure that's why they released them 3 days earlier. But in the grand scheme of things, it didn't affect anything at all. And now we're back to our regular patch cycle of being Thursdays. So Thursday 21st will be patch 1.4 release. And I'm gonna be real, this patch is probably gonna be a little dry again. Not much to do. Just, you know, log into your dailies, whatever. You know, find whatever fun you can have. But then starting August, should be September 4th, I believe, is where the fun really starts, because we get our first expansion up. We get our first expansion. So for 2.0, which I'm really looking forward to. And then on the TW side of things, we are looking at our second summer expansion so we first got Summer Marin, and now we're slotted to get Summer Puppet. Summer Puppet is actually looking super cool. I love her animations, everything about her. I've already gushed about her in so many videos in the past, but that's what we're getting. And then with that, it will be an expansion to the Summer Business Blitz event. So super cool about that, as well as we're going to be able to take pictures on a boat, go even more. And of course, we are getting a brand new boss, Persona, and so much more. And I'm going to be real, I am super duper excited for this on TW. And like, honestly, I'm looking more forward when it comes next year on global, since it should come around the same time as summer. So awesome there. And as well as we're looking at getting some optimizations, added a quick unlock feature for palace boss fight collections, optimized the weekly and seasonal tycoon missions. That is actually nice, because holy, I'm gonna be real, sometimes tycoon is kind of a pain in the butt. Optimized the black and white portrait and combat UI, ooh, and added an on-screen keyboard feature for controller. Okay, that's not too bad. We kind of like that. Anything else new for here? All right, perfect. But yeah, no, Summer Puppet is looking quite awesome. And if you guys haven't already done it on TW and CN, you guys already have, as you guys can see here, I got a lot to do still for my account, but there's only 3 days and 6 hours to get this done. So make sure to finish this event on TW and CN, of course. Get as many of your Menagels as possible. If to stack up for either Summer Marin, you can still grab, or you can grab Summer Puppet in the future, as well as making sure that we can miss out on grabbing this Confidant, and it's an easy 30 jewels to miss. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. And of course, keep doing your five daily 2x rewards, because honestly, what else are we supposed to do right now? And then one last thing, I believe this is coming. This event is also ending soon. This is also how we get our free Trumpeter and 1200 jewels, just by doing all these little missions. And if you're our account level 80, it should be, I wouldn't say easy, but fairly easy to get through, because it's mostly just going through the palace and the memento and killing all the bosses there. And with that, I think the video ends here. So I appreciate all you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a good day, good night, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye bye for now.